Are you guys still there? Did it go off because I went off?
Yeah, because now it says live is 11 seconds. So yeah, you just got us back on, Julie.
Oh, I hope we still have people here. Oh no, we've been talking for 9 minutes. You guys, if we still have you guys here, let us know. It's because it locked me or it booted me out. That's why.
See, you're best late. There, we've got a couple hellos. Thank you. We've been chatting away. We missed you guys. We're wondering why isn't anybody on there talking. Hello. So glad you guys are here.
Guys. So let's just recap here. What happened was I was on for a long time on my streaming service. Jodi and I use StreamYard, and I had everything set up because I had a doctor's appointment this morning. So I had it all set up and waiting for you. And it must have timed me out. Right when we were going live, it timed me out. So I had to sign back in. And I thought you guys were still there because Jodi was on, but because it kicked me off, we were off. And we've been talking. We've been having a great conversation, eh, Jodi? Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you for sticking around. Anyone that stuck around, you must be wondering, what the heck?
Yeah, we don't start 9 minutes late.
Just know if this happens, we're having technical difficulties and we will figure it out. Promise.
Yes. And we do sign on quite early just to work out any bugs. And apparently we signed on a little too early today, but that's okay because here we are.
It's all a lesson.
To recap real quick, Julie has bought some new fun makeup from Sephora and she just put on the Nars Radiant Finish, right? And it is radiant. I can see it through the camera. It's beautiful.
It is really.
Yeah.
And it's more sheer though, so I can still see my hyperpigmentation. I'm going to see if I can build that up a little bit.
Yeah, let us know if it's buildable.
Hey, how's it going?
Hello. And I am just going to go in with some e.l.f. Camo Hydrating CC Cream. This is full coverage, long lasting. I'm going to do this one a little bit later. I'm going to do my eyes first today. The look always looks better when I do my eyes first, but I'm going to be inspired by my mauve shirt today. And yeah, with some mauve eyeshadow. So that's what we're going to do. So, but I let my shirt determine my clothes today. Julie, how about you? Did you normally do your clothes first or do you normally do your makeup first?
I usually do my makeup first because I typically wear black. But today I kind of wanted to do a romantic look for Valentine's Day.
Oh, so nice.
That's where I'm going with this. Everything that I'm doing is with that intention.
Okay.
Yeah, but normally I wear black, so I just go with my mood for sure.
Got it.
All right.
How about you guys? Do you guys start with your makeup first and then decide what you're going to wear? Or do you start with what you're going to wear first and then determine your makeup? There's no right or wrong. I'm just curious. And I flip-flop depending on my mood that day anyway.
You're lucky you look really good in that color. I look like death in that color.
Really? Oh, I don't believe that for a second.
It's awful. It's awful. And even my my nurse practitioner that does my Botox and everything, she's like, she had a color on. I said, oh, I wish I could wear that color. And she said, yeah, you can't. I'm like, wow, you really know your stuff. I really love Carla. Carla's just asking if I like the brushes. I really like them. I've been using this one a lot, especially for a thinner consistency foundation, because I don't know, it just drags everything really nice, like as if I were using my fingers.
Is there a number on it?
This one is the N17.
Okay.
And it's got the dual-sided, which is really nice. I may travel. If I'm allowed to go to Mexico, I'm going to travel with the BK Beauty brushes for sure. But I have the travel set, so I think I'll do that.
Yeah.
And not with that one because this is a longer one, which I love. I prefer. You were saying before that you like the shorter brushes, but I like the longer ones.
Yeah, I like the shorter one just because the older I get, the harder it is for me to see. So I need to get closer to my makeup mirror. So the shorter brushes allow me to get real close without hitting anything.
I got contacts for that.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I
can see.
There's a whole new world. We should clarify, you guys, Julie is not restricted by law not to go to Mexico. She just is sick and may not be able to go. I thought we wouldn't leave him hanging because you're like, if I'm allowed to go, there's no law saying she can't. She's not legally bound to not go.
I got my x-rays back on Friday and I have a touch of pneumonia. So I'm waiting for my respirologist to call me and let me know what's what. But they say, when I talked to my girlfriend yesterday, she said, oh, this is new. I'm trying this out. This is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Glow Multi-Purpose Concealer. I haven't tried this one either.
Oh, okay.
So,
I did try that new Laura Mercier concealer because you had it last time we did our live.
like it?
And I am a huge Haus Labs by Lady Gaga concealer person, but I got to tell you, that Laura Mercier, I'm going to do a side-by-side Friday face-off between those two because that Laura Mercier surprised me how much I like it. So I'm glad you talked about that last time.
Yeah, I love that one. And you can layer it. There's something about it that's a thin consistency, but it has that long wear, but without it being thick.
Yeah.
Is that how you would describe it?
Yeah, exactly. But even though it's not thick, it has great coverage. The pigmentation of it is really nice. It's a very good coverage. I'm just taking the CC cream again and just adding it onto my eyelids just to get any to neutralize the redness and any blood veins and stuff so that I can start in with my eyeshadow. I did the Anastasia of Beverly Hills in taupe on my brows, and I just outlined my brows with this Anastasia Pro pencil in a very light mauve or a very light, this way, Jodi. There we go. I'd be a terrible school teacher. You know, they had to write on the board in straight lines so the kids could see it. I struggle with the opposite thing. That's why I was never good in art class. That's why I had to practice on my face all the time.
Jodi, Glitterbug D is saying she loves the mascara. And
oh, good. You got the Thrive?
Did she get the Thrive?
I think so.
And Carla is saying she loves the shorter handles too, because she can get closer to the mirror.
Yeah.
And Glitterbug D is saying, yeah, you know, I love Friday face-offs.
Oh, good, good, good. Well, there's another one coming up. And you guys, if there's anybody on here that's from my channel, jump over to Julie's and be sure to subscribe if you would. Do all the YouTube-y things. Show her some love. That would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. She's great. She's in Canada. A lot of my subscribers are from Canada.
Same with Jodi, you guys. If you're here, go follow Jodi. I'm going to put my lipstick on because I feel very bare. This one is my favorite color from Sephora. It is their matte lip stain, I believe. And it's number 1 and it's red.
Oh,
I'm going to put this.
It's a stain. I'm just going to hone in on watching. Wow.
It stays.
Now, how do you find your red lipstick? Because I find that if they're the orangey ones, they just do not look good on me. But the blue undertones look much better. Do you have a rule? Would you say, because you've done makeup longer than I have, would you say that if you've got warm undertones, you should stick with that warmer orangey lipstick, and then cool to neutral skin should get that more blue undertone when it comes to red?
I think blue undertone, like this color, pretty much can match anybody.
Anybody. Okay, so go that route. So who is that orange red undertone for?
That would be more for somebody with a warmer tone, I believe. Like anything warm on me, like even a lip liner, it makes me look sick. It doesn't. So I'm a neutral cool. This looks good, but this red would look good on anybody, I think.
That's really, really pretty. And for a stain, that is got a lot of pigment for a stain.
Called lip stain. I think it's called lip stain, but it's more like a liquid lip.
Yeah.
It stays though. It really stays. Have you seen the new Milk blushes that they're advertising?
No,
They're jelly. They look like gummy bears.
Really? We've got Denmark on. Hello, hello.
Oh, thanks, Sandy. Yeah, I've had this cough. I can watch it in all my videos. I've had it for over a month, long over a month actually, and it's been hard editing because I'm coughing through like the talking, and I knew something was up, but I went for a chest X-ray Friday that was requisitioned for me for something else, and then it came back that I kind of knew something was up. So, yeah.
I'm glad you went to the doctor and checked. So, you guys, I'm going to use the new Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette because these colors match perfectly with what I'm wearing today. So that's why we're going to take out the guesswork.
hey, I kind of did a good line without a liner. Yay.
Yeah, you did. Gosh, that's such a pretty color. I'm starting to like more bold colors on the lips as of late.
Me too. Me too. And it's funny because one of the viewers, I can't remember who said it, said, oh, thank goodness, color. I keep seeing nude all the time. I'm so sick of seeing nude. And I'm like, I get it, you know, but it's the safest color. Denmark. Is it Miam? Is that how you say your name? What time is it in Denmark? Isn't it great seeing people from all over the world?
Yeah. Last time we did this, I felt very, very international. We were very global last time. And you guys are making us worldwide again today. So thank you for that. That's fantastic.
I was thinking I want to start picking a night. I see a lot of people do this. Do you watch what's her name? Oh, Nikki LaRose. Do you watch her? Anyone watch?
For no reason other than I just don't have a ton of time left.
Yeah. Well, you know, did you guys know that you can watch your YouTube videos on fast? So if I don't have time, but I want to hear somebody and see what they have to say, or hear what they have to say, see them, I can put it on a higher speed. I can still understand what they're saying, but I get through it a lot faster. So Nikki LaRose, she's, oh yeah, Carla says she does. She's so great. But she goes live every Sunday. And all of her people know that she goes live on Sundays, and it's her regular thing. And then she was streaming over on, oh, I better hide that comment. She was streaming on TikTok as well, doing it all. So she had her phone here doing TikTok, and then she had her live on YouTube, and all the people she was sending over to YouTube for all the links to her products and everything.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I think that's what we should do. We should pick a time anyway.
Would you tune into a stream on Sunday? I love Sundays are a great day because it's a slower day. I kind of wake up, just a different pace on Sundays. So I would love to know, would you like that, a Sunday stream? Just let us know in the comments. Everybody's time zone I know is different. So I hate to even, ask that just because we've got worldwide members watching. So that'd be harder, but the day of the week, we could kind of narrow that down.
Yeah. Someone says, I don't know, Ahan. How do you say that? I know you may not have that as your name, your real name. She loves Nikki. And she's asking also, is it wrong to wear lash primer with a tubing mascara? Do you know what? I've never tried. Have you?
I have tried and I didn't see a big difference with it. So I stopped. So yeah, I would say that you could probably, I didn't, but I've only tried it with the Thrive. So I don't know if all tubing mascaras would work the same way, but I didn't feel that it did any benefit to me. So I just did not do it any farther.
Vula, is that how you pronounce your name? Vula?
Vula, and she's in Toronto.
Hi, Toronto.
Yeah, amazing. She's one of my very first subscribers out of Toronto. She lives kind of across the street, very close to a Sephora. So she is like, whenever something new comes out, she usually has a good handle on it. And
nice.
She's wonderful. Vola, thank you so much for joining today.
I went to a Sephora in Toronto. Oh, it was so nice. They had more than I ever had in my Sephora here. They have everything.
Yeah.
So different shopping here than in Ottawa, because I guess the market's not there for it. So.
Well, and now Charlotte Tilbury is available February 1st in Ulta. So that's exciting. I don't know. Do you guys have Ulta in Canada?
Don't rub it in.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't rub it in.
But what do you have in lieu of Ulta?
Shoppers Drug Mart. But
you say that with such enthusiasm.
Well, I like Shoppers Drug Mart because they have a point system similar to Ulta in a way that you collect your points with everything you buy, but that could be groceries. Like some stores have a little bit of food there. They have medicine. They have, obviously it's a drugstore. They have sunscreens, everything. So you can collect your points and then use it towards your makeup. I really like that. And then they'll days where it's 20 times the points. By the way, I decided I'm going to use the matte palette. This is in Cool Mattes from Huda Beauty. It's all pinks.
Okay.
No Charlotte Tilbury at Ulta Online. Yellow skin tone.
Oh.
Yellow skin tone, yes, you can use red lips for sure. Everybody can wear red, but the yellow skin tone may be really nice for that kind of orangey red. That might be really nice on you, but you can wear red for sure. What's a really good one from MAC? It's
I just pulled that out. I have it in the other room too. Rihanna's got a good one by MAC for the Viva Glam. That's a really pretty blue undertoned.
I want to say
the other room.
Blue undertone, or there's let me see if I have one from MAC that I can almost think of it. Have you tried red? Hey, Stein, how are you? Way home with the train, we have some cancellations. The signals are going in and out. Do you have a storm? Sorry, I'm late. Yeah, are you having a storm there? Oh, I haven't tried anything from Give. Have you tried anything from Give, Jodi?
I haven't. I know Diane is on here, and Diane loves that brand, and I don't mind it. I did try a few things. The liquid lipstick was what I really wanted to work, but it was I don't want to say burning, so I don't want to scare anybody off, but it was a stronger tingly sensation than I was comfortable with, so I took it off. But I know Diane, who's also in Canada, she loves that brand. So yeah, it just did not work for me.
I'm trying.
People really love it.
I wish I could find that lipstick and think of it. It's oh, I don't have it. I did just go through everything. What is Jodi's channel? Jodi is her name. Jodi Mannes.
Yep, Mannes.
A lot of Snowstein says. Stein, you're in Denmark too, right? I just had a brain fart, I was going to say.
Speaking of one of those, I was going to, now that we've got a lot of other women on here from that Gen X, and I don't know if they had this in Canada, but in the US, you guys, back in the 80s, do you remember those little tins of lip gloss? Did you have those where they slid and there were usually two different colors in it, and they had like a stronger smell, like a sweet smell, like a strawberry or grape, and you could slide them back and forth? Did you guys have those?
Yeah, we need that. We need you guys to answer that in the comments.
I could not for the life of me. And I Googled it. I was Googling slider top lip gloss. And I grew up in Montana. So if we had it in Montana, certainly some of the bigger cities had to have had it. But I can't for the life of me. Were they lip smackers? I just cannot remember. So I'm like, I know there's some experts on this call today. You guys can help me out.
Stein, I asked you that because somebody else is here from Denmark as well. I just lost who who else said that? Oh, Miam's from Denmark. We have two from Denmark right now. Yay. Oh yeah, Miam, I was looking up higher in the chat, but Miam just gave a heart. Yay. Okay, for this one, let me just see where I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to start off with this color right here. Has anyone used this one before? I've shown it in a lot of videos, but Sephora, they actually didn't have it for a while, but it was on the Huda Beauty website. I really, really enjoy it.
And it's all mattes. The whole palette is matte, Julie?
Mattes, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
right. So is it Mandana? Mandana, that's beautiful. Am I pronouncing it right? Tell me thumbs up or thumbs down. I have the same eye form as Jodi, 69, and would like to know how to make the lower lids look less deep and sunken. The lower lids. Okay, so we're talking about like this part right through here or underneath down through here, because under here it just takes a lot of brightening with a nice color corrector if you need to color correct. But then to use a concealer I like to go 2 to 3 shades lighter than my foundation, so that, oh good, we got it right, so that this is much more bright, because I do have some padding, extra padding underneath my eye, you know, on just one side for some reason. So I like to really brighten this eye area up. And then on this part is the same thing, because if you have eyes like mine, they're more deep set, they kind of set back a little bit, which leaves a lot of space on the lid. So I like to really brighten that part up. And then also I like to brighten up the crease so that the crease doesn't seem quite so set back, making everything look more pronounced. So lighter here, lighter in the crease, and then I create a fake crease above my actual crease. Hope that makes sense. Yeah? Okay.
Dipped.
All right.
Wrong color. Uh-oh. There's a calendar alert.
Okay.
I let everybody know not to text me this time. Remember the last time my daughter was texting me from downstairs?
Yeah. All right. I'm going to throw in some Natasha Denona. This one is the I Need a Nude palette.
Love that one.
Real quick, I don't know that I heard. That palette that you're using, is it all mattes?
Yes.
It is. Okay. That is good to know, because those are hard to find. A cool palette, all mattes, and Huda Beauty has one. And that's a nice shade range. Okay, good. Because Too Faced has one, it's called Natural Mattes, and it's similar in color, but it's hard to find that one anymore. So I hesitate using it because not everyone can find it.
That's it, right? We have so many things in our collection, but do you know how many times that's happened to me where I've used a product that I've had in my collection and then I find out later that I can't link it because it's not there anymore?
Yes.
So frustrating. I don't know if this is here anymore, but we'll try it. This is a, do I want this one? Urban Decay. Hey, so what other new stuff have you gotten in your collection?
Well, I am late to this game, but, and you guys may not be, but, well, I did pick up 2 of the new Charlotte Tilbury lipsticks because I had to. They were all over social media, and she must have somehow forgot me on her PR list with that huge lipstick thing that she was sending out. So I did pick up 2 of hers, and I'm going to try them today. I have not tried them yet. One is Icon Baby, which is a really pretty mauvey pink.
Nice.
And then the other one I picked up is Rose to Fame. Let's see that one. She's got 5 pink and 5 red. Now, really, the question is, did I need both of those? Because they're not that different. So probably not. But clearly there's a pattern here of the kind of lipsticks, the colors that I like that I like.
Those are totally my colors too. Jodi's channel. Jodi, here, let me do Jodi Manis. Is that better? Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Julie.
No problem. Can you?
And then the other thing I picked up that I was late to the party on, I'm going to apply it here as soon as I finish my eyes, is the Rare Beauty Cream Blushes. I've had people recommend these to me, and I had not tried any. So I picked up this one in hope, and I'm a little bit in love. I'm a lot in love, actually. But those have been out for a while, so they're not brand new, but they were new to me.
I picked up the Tarte Maneater.
Oh.
And this is in color pink. So I'm excited to try that. I'm going to use that one today too. Is anybody doing anything for Valentine's Day? I think it should be Valentine's Day every day, personally. But
you know, it's funny you asked that, because when my husband and I first met, I asked him, I said, please do not buy me anything for Valentine's Day. And at first I think he thought I was joking, but I said, I grew up in a corporate environment, and I think it was just in my 20s and 30s, it's kind of a sad thing, because it was almost a status thing that who got the biggest bouquet of red roses from their boyfriend or husband on Valentine's Day, and the girls would carry them back to their cubicle and set them. And I just, after like 3 years, I'm like, this is so unfair to men. It's like a big competition. And if you can't afford it, then you feel bad and you can't get it right. And I'm like, I don't want any part of it. So that sounds so bah humbug, doesn't it?
Loser. Well, yeah. But it could be that way.
Yeah. But I love if I'm at the grocery store on Valentine's Day, I love it, because you see it's usually husbands, and they're grabbing a couple things, and they're grabbing some flowers out of the flower case, and they're grabbing a card, And who cares if it's Valentine's Day? They're not to their date yet. So you know what I mean? I just love the fact that they are taking time to go pick up something, and just as small of a token as that is, whatever they can afford. I love watching it, but I don't like participating in it. So my husband every year is like, "Are you sure you're not going to be upset if I don't get you anything?" I said, "No, please don't. Please don't." Because I don't want to get in the rat race of it. But that's just me, you guys. I'm a little bah humbug on this, and I don't know why, because it's celebrating love and love. But yeah. So how about you? Do you guys go out, Julie?
I'm just going to reply to Stein. Did LA Girl come out with a big matte eyeshadow palette? I'm not sure. We don't have those in our stores. If I have to order that, it would be online. So, because I don't have an Ulta, they have it in Ulta. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it.
I haven't seen that, Stein. No, sorry. I'll look now. So my husband and I, we have a love story that involves Valentine's Day. Do you want to hear?
Yes, we want to hear it.
It's going to be right off of topic of makeup though. So I lived in South Amboy, New Jersey, and I had been single for a very long time. And this was when Facebook was fairly new, and I connected with an old friend of mine on Facebook, and Dave showed up on my, because they were friends as well. And I'm like, oh, he's cute. I had known him when I was 12. I had known him. He came to our school when I was in grade 8. And my stomach just did a little flip. I'm like, hey, I never thought I didn't think anything when I knew him back then. And then we ended up seeing each other. I was supposed to meet my friend for a drink, our mutual friend, for a drink, when I came home months later, when I came home to see my parents. They looked after the kids and I was meeting them out. Well, Dave showed up and it wasn't a date. It was just like two friends getting together. And Dave showed up and I went, he's even cuter in person. Anyway, so we went for dinner, and my friend Scott was here and Dave was here. And I swear I was like this the whole time talking to Dave. But I lived in New Jersey and he lived here. And we just chatted all the time on Facebook, just Messenger, like, how you doing? And we kind of keep it, no flirting, no nothing. And then, so that was in July. And then by February of 2009, this was in 2008, by February of 2009, I said, you know, of anybody I would want to spend Valentine's Day with, it would be you. And he said, okay, I'm coming. And that's it.
Oh,
great.
That's awesome.
Got the girls looked after, and he drove all the way to New Jersey from Ottawa, which is
how far is the drive for that?
7 to 8 hour drive.
Oh my gosh. He was hoping you were going to ask.
I don't even know. He was single. He had lost his wife. She had passed away the year before. And he was a single dad of 2 girls. And he was on a snowmobile trip at the time with couples. And then I said that to him, and him and I had been talking for a while. So he said, okay, I'm coming. And then that was it.
Oh, that's awesome. Isn't it funny how people you came into his life, you know, enough time for him to heal from what he had gone through. And now here you appear.
Yeah.
That's a great story. So do you guys celebrate is Valentine's Day like a bigger celebration for you guys because it's almost like some sort of an anniversary? Do you celebrate it that way?
We don't do it even. Well, we're going to Mexico on Wednesday. That was the plan, but we're going to see his mom. So it's not like a romantic thing. You know, when I moved in, when we got together, I had 2 kids and a dog. He had 2 kids and a dog. There wasn't a lot of time for romance. It was, we love each other. We knew we loved each other. We joined families. We got together in February 2009 and moved in June of 2009. We got married December of 2009. But I instantly became a mom of 4.
Oh.
4 children and 2 dogs. And thanks, Jackie. How are you doing, Key? So and then I got sick a year later. So there hasn't been a whole lot of time for romance, to be honest. Thank God we love each other.
Yeah.
I think, for me, it's just the everyday of having a loving relationship. It's not a day. And I agree with you. It puts so much pressure on a couple.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't put that much importance in it. I actually think it's a marketing thing. So
I think the CEO of Hallmark created it. They got together with the flower industry and said, let's come up with this day that we can both drive a lot of revenue. That's what I think. And
yeah, it's another event for stores to, yeah, exactly. And restaurants.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
and liquor stores, because lots of wine, I'm sure, is bought for
Valentine's Day.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. When you see those men picking up those roses at the grocery store, there's usually a bottle of wine in there, a card, and some beer, it seems like. It's a
That's
typical nice date night.
like
Yeah.
I don't know. You're right. I think it puts a lot of pressure, and it does create a lot of sadness. It's kind of like Christmas when somebody's lost somebody, or if somebody is alone at Christmas time, it makes people sad sometimes. And I don't know. We should love each other all the time.
I know. My husband and I were talking about, is there a way we could have like on Valentine's Day, have a rent? There's a little recreation center not far from the house, and the rent is a couple $100 for like 4 hours. And we thought, should we just rent that and have like a Valentine's Day community dinner where everybody that's, feeling maybe how you are, where they don't have somebody, or they're just feeling like they're alone and this day makes them sad, give them something to look forward to every year. And we thought that would be really fun, and just get the community together and have, a way to just say, yeah, now they look forward to Valentine's Day.
That's, I think, a great idea.
I think so too. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Wouldn't it be
Right.
just, well, boy, it sure does take, it doesn't take much to make somebody's day.
It
Like,
doesn't.
it just should, if you're out, just give somebody a compliment, make them feel special. And Mia and Steiner talking. Woohoo!
Oh, good. And Mia, you'd asked about the mascara. This is the Thrive mascara. This is the liquid lash extension. Love this. I used to be a 2-coat mascara and then a 3rd coat of waterproof, just to make sure that I didn't get any transfer underneath my lashes. If there was one product that I could take on a deserted island, it would be mascara, and it would be this mascara. That's how much I love it, because 1 coat is really all it takes. I understand it is not available in Canada.
No, it is. No, it is.
You can get it in Canada?
Yeah.
Good. How are you doing that, Julie? Because I've got some Canadian women that want to try it and some that have that love it.
No, it's directly on their website.
They'll ship to Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Because I had it. My sister-in-law bought it for me. Look.
Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's great to hear. So you can see just 1 coat. I was going to go back in with a second, but let me show you what 1 coat can do. And I'm not sponsored by Thrive. I don't have affiliate link with Thrive. I just love their mascara. So if it is a tubing mascara, it is not waterproof, but it is smudge proof. So just know that I get 0 transfer underneath my eyes. And the other day I was trying a new concealer and forgot to powder, which meant that concealer was sort of slippery. And I thought, oh, darn it, I'm going to have some transfer from that mascara. And I absolutely did not. So just if you're looking for that kind of a mascara.
You have Bobbi Brown's mascara.
Is that the one you used? Oh, Mia uses that one.
Yeah. What mascara? Okay, so I've been testing out this Clinique mascara. This is
what do you think?
I'm not sure yet. I actually compared it side by side in a video to the Thrive mascara, and it was a bad comparison because I had less makeup on the Thrive that day. So it was kind of, when you put mascara on, when it's backed behind a lot of makeup, it's different. You don't really get the true sense of it. I like it. I love the brush. The brush is really
nice.
thin, and it grabs my bottom lashes really, really nice.
Oh, good.
This again.
And is it waterproof, Julie?
No. No, I didn't have any flaking. It wasn't hard to get off. I didn't have to. Another favorite mascara of mine is Benefit Fan Fest. Yeah. And I love it, but it is hard to get off. I find that I really have to let the product sit for a while.
Yeah, before you can get it off.
Cleansing balm or something, yeah.
All right, I'm going to go in with this Rare Beauty in the color Hope. That is just I did make the mistake the other day because I was liking the color on my cheeks so much that I decided I would put it on my lips. Bad idea. Bad idea. The next day, my lips were so dry and chapped that I then went and looked at the alcohol content in this. And it's not straight alcohol, but there's enough of a drying agent that it's best just for your cheeks. I wouldn't recommend it on your lips. But it sure looked good, but I paid for it for a couple of days.
With a gloss or something, maybe.
Yeah.
I know this is an all matte look, but I'm going to have to add a shimmer. I just know it.
Just a touch of pizzazz.
Yeah. So Jodi, let's talk about your going on your television show there. Tell me about that more.
It's really fun. There's a TV station here called King 5. It's the NBC affiliate for the Seattle area. And they have a daily show called New Day Northwest. And it's sort of like the Today Show, but a very local feel. And every month they have a beauty segment that I do for them. And we talk about, every topic's different. We talked about gift giving ideas in December. And in January, we talked about unconventional ways to glow up in the winter. The next one's going to be spring essentials. And it's really fun because I get to interact with the host and bring new products. And it gives me a chance to try out new products anyway. So it's been a lot of fun, and it just sort of happened by chance. And it was last January of 2023 when they first reached out to me and saw the channel and wanted to know if I'd come and do just a beauty segment with them. And because they have somebody else that does like makeup on the host once in a while, she'll do like a beauty tutorial. So I don't do that, which I was like, I could do your makeup too one day, but we'll work on that. So right now I just take some products that are new, and we just try out new products and see what's available. So it's sort of like QVC, but not really, because we're not selling the products. It just gives me a chance to share new products every month that are under a different category.
So, and do you apply it on a model?
No, I go through and do a lot of just show what they're for and talk about the ingredients, if it's cruelty free, how much it costs, what the natural ingredients are, if it's sustainable packaging, go through in depth, what kind of skin these products are best used for. And again, every month is a different topic. They do have a makeup artist, a local makeup artist in Seattle, that she'll come on every once in a while and do a makeup look. So
with what you recommend, or just
what's that?
With what you recommend?
No, they do it. She'll just have a model on the set, and she'll do like a smoky eye or a spring look. Last time she did one on how to apply false lashes. So yeah, so she does that segment, and then I do the product segment. And so they asked me this year to come back about once every 4 to 5 weeks, and it's super, super exciting. I have a lot of fun with it.
I bet you do. I would be so nervous. Oh, I didn't do my liner on this side. Oh, well, that will show you what it looks like with a clean under eye. If you don't, look at the difference.
Yeah.
Like how large this eye looks. I mean, I think this eye is actually larger anyways than this eye for some reason. We're all uniquely different in that way.
Yes. But I've never noticed that about your eyes. But yeah, I do like that side.
Yeah. If you don't like this kind of thing, though, that's what it would look like if it were clean, if I were to finish my mascara. So you have a choice of doing that.
I like both of those. Look really pretty.
I would be so nervous to go on. I'm not nervous to go on camera, but I like to be able to edit myself because I make so many mistakes, although I'm here.
Yeah.
But I do feel that going on the news or going on a TV show, a local TV show, you have to be a bit more professional, maybe. I don't know.
It's funny you said it, because I thought at first when I did, I'm like, oh, this is a little bit more intimidating, because yes, I am in front of the camera a lot for my career, but I can edit it. And when I go to the TV station, we do it at like 10 in the morning and it airs at 11. There's no editing. It's not live, but there's no editing. Right. So you gotta, and luckily it's usually 5 to 7 minutes. So, and it's stuff that I know, so I don't feel like I've rehearsed. I did really rehearse one time, and then I watched it later that day and I thought, oh my gosh, that sounds so scripted and so robotic almost, that I'm like, I'm better off just winging it. I need the information. Once I know it, then I just need to wing it and not overthink it. Because when I overthought it, that one segment, I'm like, oh, that didn't sound like me. So I just wing it now.
I got a teleprompter. I bought one because Yeah, and same thing. I tried to use a teleprompter. I was so stiff. It wasn't me. I lost all my personality. But I wanted it so that like if I do get a brand deal and I have to say certain things and make sure that it's in the video, I want to make sure that I say it and I say it right. But I just do take after take after take until I get it right.
Yeah.
Stop
Diane says, oh, go ahead. I was just reading. Diane said it has to be cruelty free for me. Yes. It's okay. They're having a lot of work.
From is Stein, we're having such good. You like the side with the liner? Thank you. I think I do too. I never go without usually. Whoopsie. Hide. What language is that? Hi there. Where are you from? I love that. You know what I wish? I wish YouTube we could have music on a little bit.
I know. I'm going to go in with some NYX eyeliner. This is my holy grail. Have it all the time. Pale pink. I know, shocker for anybody that knows me, but I mean, that is a perfect. You can go with so many different lipsticks with that color. Hopefully it's going to go good with this iconic baby that I got from Charlotte Tilbury. In fact, let's just see before I do that. I bet it does.
Jodi, what are your favorite brushes to use?
You know what? I can't say that I have a set that is a favorite. What I would say is there's certain, like the smudging brushes from BK Beauty, I think are my favorite. And some of the small tapered brushes by Angie Hot and Flashy are a favorite. Like there's a couple of hers that I like, this small tapered blending brush. This is the A507. I like this one because I can really get into that crease with it. But then there's some Sigma brushes that I absolutely love. I love Sigma's brushes for my face. I love Sigma brushes for my contour, the bronzer, like more of my powder face products. I'm a Sigma person. So I'd almost have to say it's application specific for me.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. How about, do you have a brand that you like?
I like so many. I had somebody comment the other day on one of my videos asking, why is everybody selling BK Beauty? And it used to be Sigma and Real Techniques and everything. And I did answer back. I think, well, first of all, I really like the brushes that I'm using, but there's many other that I really like using. But BK Beauty was the first brand ever that recognized me as worth anything to send a product to. They were so kind. They saw me first before anybody else, and they sent me brushes, and I love the brushes. They're such good quality. It doesn't mean that I wouldn't like, and Refer also, I bought all the Refer brushes though. And then they saw that I was using the brushes, and then they sent me brushes to say thank you. But I think I'm loyal to them in a big way because they were so kind to me, and they're always so kind. But also, I have a feeling. Did you ever watch Sam Chapman and her sisters, Sam and Nick, Real Techniques?
Yes.
I love those sisters. But then they went offline for a bit, and I kind of wonder if, a lot of people were talking about their brushes, but I bet you that they were getting sent brushes.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I do love Real Technique. I have a couple of them in here that I love. Their pencil smudge brush is one of my favorites, and so is their blending brushes. So and when you think about affordable, to me, they are every bit as good, in my opinion, as some of the more expensive ones. But I agree with you. I think for me, BK Beauty was the same thing. They're really good at, when you're a small channel starting out, not everyone's goal is to be huge and have a bunch of free products sent to them. I joke about it because it's really the only way that I know to measure the level of success as a YouTuber is, are your subscribers, are you able to interact with your the subscribers, the people that watch your channel? Like, is there a community there? And then are companies recognizing, like, do they see you? It's as superficial as that may sound, you guys, that is really kind of one of the few ways to measure. And you think about any job you have, there's successful measurements in place. And that's really a point of measurement, is our companies recognizing, because that's how we get paid. And so BK Beauty was the same thing for me. It was one that before I don't think I even had 10,000 subscribers. And I don't want to talk about subscribers as it's just a number. To me, it's really important because I get opportunities like this to interact with you guys. And I love that. And they sent a pack of brushes and just said, we hope you love them. There was no expectation to talk about them. And I've used Cinema Secrets on them. I clean them with that Cinema Secrets. That's what I clean all my brushes with. None of the fibers or little hairs have ever fallen out of them. So the weight of them is really good. I think that's why I like the Angie Hot and Flashy one so much to blend, because the weight is perfect when you're going to hold it. It's just the right amount of weight. It's narrow right through here. They're easy to hold. There's just a lot of things to love about them. So, and I'm loyal to them because they were one of the first, like you said, Julie, to say, hey, we see you. We wish you the best of luck and here's some brushes to try. So, and I have had no reason to not like them since then.
Yeah.
Like they haven't fallen apart.
They last through every wash. This isn't we're not promoting BK Beauty, but the explanation of Tanya. Hi, Tanya from Thailand. Wow, that is amazing. That's so cool. I love Lisa J too. I've watched her for years. So
Yeah.
the fact that she's somebody that I already resonate with and I already love as a human being, not that I know her in person, but I like her enough that I watch her all the time and have continued to watch her all the time. I like supporting people that, she's supporting us and I just love her. And yeah.
Yeah. And you guys, Lisa J is the owner of BK Beauty. She's also a YouTuber and she does a lot of good makeup tutorials on hooded eyes. So if you have hooded eyes and you're always looking for somebody else to follow, she does a lot of good hooded eye tutorials.
What time is, we are 1 o'clock almost here. What time is it there? Oh, 5. Oh, it's almost 1 o'clock. I'm seeing that now. So
yeah.
It's different. Is it? No. Is that right? What's 0052? Is that in military time? Stein's daughter lives in Thailand. Stein, your daughter lives in Thailand? That's awesome.
Oh, wow. And it's almost 10 o'clock here on the West Coast. So Julie and I are 3. Is there anybody else on the West Coast that's in the comment section? Anybody over here on the West Coast where it's almost 10 o'clock?
I will mention too that speaking of weight, that it is absolutely the way it feels in your hand, the brushes. Not only do they last through washes, and I have many in front of me that last, not just BK Beauty, but that's what I look for. I look for the quality. I look for it to keep its shape, the brush to keep its shape. I look for it to not have shedding. And I love the weight of it. So it's the same as if you get a nice pen in your hand versus a cheap pen. That nice pen just feels so good. You just want to use it to do your signatures. That's how it feels with the brushes too. It's just the Real Techniques are good. The fibers are good. They last through washes, but they're really light. They're very, very light in the hold. They're less expensive because it's not as heavy and it's you know what I mean? Right?
Yeah. A lighter handle. I've also purchased these last year from Amazon. This is called BS Small. And I really like these as well. Very affordable. I think for under $10. Now this was last year, but for under $10, you got 5 or 6 brushes. And at first I was like, how long are those going to last? And I've washed this one several times and it's been completely fine. So I just want to throw that out if you're looking for a little bit more cost effective. And I'm just going to add a little bit of the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating a little bit underneath my eyes. And then I have pretty much finished my look.
I am making a mess of my brow. Usually I have my mirror a little bit closer to me. And yeah, I don't have that today. So I'm making a mess. Thank you. Voila. How are you saying it? How are you saying her name?
Oh, I say Vola.
Vola?
Vola. Yeah. Super sweet. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I know everybody's got things to do today, but man, it sure makes Julie and I's day when we get to talk to you guys and interact.
She says she thinks BK Beauty has the best brushes. They really do have amazing brushes and they're cruelty-free. And it's not that I'm not open to trying new ones though, for sure. After that comment, I almost went and bought, I do have some Real Techniques somewhere. Yeah. I have this one. I have a few.
Yeah. Yeah, they're good brushes. I like them a lot.
All the time to pounce in my concealer. But
you guys, for those of you that follow me on Instagram, you know I adopted a dog, a rescue, well, she's been here a week now, and I found her online at petfinder.com. And she was in Texas, and I'm in Washington State. So they do this transport where they put dogs on these buses in the little crates, and they transport them from Texas, and they stop in Colorado and Oregon and Idaho and Washington for people that want to adopt these dogs that are at these shelters. So I've had her for a week, and I'm in love. I should have done it a long time ago. My husband was not 100% on board with getting a pet because we're empty nesters now. And he's like, oh, let's go spread our wings. We're free. But he's so in love, and she's sitting here by my feet. That's why I'm telling you the story, because, and she's a pit bull, which most people are like, oh my gosh, no, don't get a pit bull. But I've had them before, and she's the most lovey thing. So I'm really trying to focus on this video with you guys, but all I want to do is reach down and pet her because she's sitting on my feet, just looking at me with these puppy dog eyes. And yeah, my Instagram is going to hopefully not turn into one of those pet people where all you see are pictures of my pet.
No, we want all my story. Most of my stories are the same.
Yeah, they're so cute. I can't help it.
Belinda, where are you from in New Jersey? I lived in New Jersey. My best friend lives in New Jersey. This one eyebrow is thicker than the other, so I'm trying to.
And I needed a little more blush. Julie, your eyebrows look great.
Thank you.
See, I love the fact that you went darker eye with a darker bold lip. I'm not that daring, and yet I watch you do it, and it looks great.
Well, it's still pinks, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think they're not even, honestly. I feel like I went out for, but don't judge. Don't judge. It's hard talking, reading, and yeah, but you guys
are doing it flawlessly. I think you look fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you. Central Jersey, Burlington. I was in South Amboy, New Jersey, Belinda, and I lived in Staten Island. I used to play volleyball in by the shore in I almost near Red Bank, but Belmar. Take that off.
Now I put on the Icon Baby. It's not, I don't think it's as dark as I want to go, so I'm going to do the Rose to Fame just while I'm chatting with you guys.
I totally agree, Stein. I see so many beautiful pit bulls, and they just get such a bad name.
Yes.
They're so sweet. Yeah, I used to live there, Belinda. Sorry. Yeah, I lived there. I moved to Staten Island in 2000. Okay, so 9/11 happened, and I moved right after 9/11 happened to Staten Island. And then I moved back to Canada in 2009. And my daughter lives in Brooklyn still, and my best friend lives in, yeah, it's definitely uneven. I can totally see this now. She lives in Metuchen. I talked to her yesterday.
Aw.
You know, you just have those friends that you can just not talk to in forever and talk for hours. Yeah, she's one of those. Okay, what are you using?
I'm just showing this Rare Beauty and Hope, how well it goes with the Rose to Fame by Charlotte Tilbury's new lipstick. Love those two colors together.
Nice.
So
nice.
that was this combo.
I'm making a complete mess, but don't worry, I'm going to clean it up.
That's the best part about concealer, isn't it? Just covers everything. Covers dark circles, covers mistakes, covers it all.
I actually take a little bit of micellar water on a Q-tip and just clean that line.
Now, Julie, I know you use these clips too. Look at these big ones I found the other day.
Oh, where'd you get those?
Amazon.
Yeah?
Yeah, and I was like, I saw them somewhere. Somebody else was using them. I'm like, I need that. I must have a bigger clip. Why? I don't know. But I thought, hey, that just holds a little bit more hair. Ta-da.
Belinda, this is Sephora. Let me show it to you. I was trying to do what you do, Jodi, and have it all organized in its place. I've lost my lipstick already.
You don't want to do that. There's a name for that, and it's probably called like OCD. You probably don't want that level of organization.
It's called just, my mother would say, everything has its place, and I never put it in its place.
I have to, or else it just would be you guys would be watching me do this for an hour, and there's no. But you do that, but look at what a beautiful, how it lands when you do that.
So I feel like, okay, let me do this again. I'm just going to touch up with this concealer. I should tell you what color I got in this.
Yes. Now, did you answer? Worth Girl asked, what is that pretty eyeshadow? So Julie was using one from Huda Beauty, the matte.
I really like it.
Yeah, that is really, I love the mattes. And then I'm using the Pat McGrath's new one.
This one, sorry, I'm just, you go.
No, that's okay. I'm looking for what it is. It's the brand new one that came out. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but
how are you liking it?
I love it. I love it. I love it. The only thing I would say is I ordered it online and I didn't realize there's 10 shades in here. And I did not realize that 8 of them are let me not blind you guys. 8 of them, come on, Jodi, get it together. See, the whole school teacher thing. 8 of them are shimmer. So, but they're not real chunky shimmer. And then 2 are matte. So I do love the 2 that are matte. But I also love some of the shimmer ones because it's not that chunky glitter that sits into fine lines and wrinkles. It's just the nicest little bit of shimmer so that I feel like even my more mature wrinkly eyes can wear them.
I love shimmer. I don't care how wrinkly I get. I will always wear shimmer. I will be, well, I'm getting cremated, but anyways, my little thing will be blinged right up. Whatever. I am.
You're going to be bedazzled. You're going to bedazzle your urine.
I always said if I have to have a walker or wheelchair as I get older, it will be bedazzled to the nines. That I don't care. It's going to just have bling everywhere. My kids have already told me they're going to help me do it. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Shiny and flashy. Belinda says we have similar coloring. Belinda, to me, we have similar coloring. And yes, so the Cinema Secrets, a lot of people will say no because it's harsh, but it gets the job done. But I do find that on the BK Beauty brushes, I can use it because they're just sturdy brushes. I don't use it with everything. Like I wouldn't use it with this because I don't need to. Like I use this for eyeshadow and it's a natural hair bristle. And I just use like shampoo and water. But this is what we have. We have to use stuff like this when we use brushes on many people at once. You have to clean it with something that will disinfect it and disinfect it. So
that's what I use that as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer. Maria asked, do I have long layers? Yes. And good luck. You're growing out your bangs. Good for you. That is a hard process. I know I did that a couple years ago, but yes, I have long layers. The first one starts right about here, and then the rest of them go, they are long. And that was the hardest part, was growing out my bangs. So, yeah.
Belinda, it's not a gloss. This is, wait, are you asking Jodi? This is a lip stain, I believe it's called, and it's number 1. It's red, like red. It's like a blue red.
Now, is it dried down to be a matte, Julie? I can't tell.
I got a little bit, very touch, but and I don't think that it's drying at all. So if I want to wear a red to a party, I'll wear this one, or I'll wear, is it Stunner from Fenty Beauty? They have a red one, and it's really good too. Stunner. Yeah, it's really good.
I'm glad you said that. I bought that one. I haven't tried it yet because I haven't had a reason to wear it, because I wanted to compare it with the Rihanna's red on MAC and then her own red. So I haven't compared them, but I'm glad to know that you have it and you like it. But I'm just so impressed that you freehanded that red lipstick like that and the lines look so straight.
Me too.
That would have taken a lot of concealer work for me.
That's unusual for me. I'm usually a mess. I got the Haus Labs. I haven't tried this yet. I'm trying to get the package open. Their bronzer. I saw somebody else use it, and in their video, and it looks so pretty. And I went to Sephora and I felt it, and it does feel so pretty. It feels like, let me just get this open. And the reason I got this was because people who are like ready undertone like me, we have a hard time sometimes with bronzer. And the reason I love the Bobbi Brown bronzer so much in medium is because it has a bit of a ready undertone. Let me find that actually so I can compare it. But I thought that this one was like that. So, and I don't know what the cost difference of this. Let me get that Bobbi Brown bronzer. Hold on a second.
Okay.
There's never a moment where I don't go back to find something.
Belinda said she has that bronzer and she loves it. And then Mandana asked, will you be putting down the name of the products that you've used? Yes, just give us a little bit of time and you'll be able to find those under each of the channels. So we just need to gather it because we're never sure what we're going to use. So we don't do it ahead of time because as you can see, we kind of change it as we're going. Oh yeah, that's a really nice.
Not bad, eh?
Yeah.
So the reason I used something like this is because let me get a yellow looking one. One moment. Hold on.
This is why you have to get dressed for these and you can't wear shorts from the waist down because you never know when you're going to have to get up and walk away. And everyone's always wondering, are they really dressed below that shirt?
And normally I have pajama bottoms on, but today I have jeans on. I had to go out this morning. Okay. So we've got Radiant Bronze Light. I love this one. This is by Hourglass, but look at the difference in the bronzer against my skin.
Wow. Yeah. One's very gold, orangey, yellowish versus that more red mauvey.
And then it's not that it doesn't look good. It's just that it can, I'm a neutral undertone. I have yellow and pink. So I can really kind of wear anything, but when I'm doing a bronzer, I typically want to bring this, because you see how I evened everything out on my face, but if you look at my chest, it's got red. So I need to bring some of this color back up into my face or else it's disconnected. Hey, Francis. Hourglass is one of my favorite lines. I just love everything Hourglass. I almost bought a lipstick and they're really expensive. So yeah, they really spent.
And I got caught up. I don't know if you guys saw the Grammys the other night, but Miley Cyrus did, she had this stunning look on the Grammys, and Pat McGrath did a lot of her makeup. And so Pat McGrath took a picture of Miley and put it on her Instagram page and then wrote down and included the things that she used on her face. Now I don't look like Miley Cyrus, believe me, there's like a 30-year age difference, but I have been told that I look like Miley Cyrus's mom on more than one occasion.
Cool.
You think so? So I'm like, okay, well, so what did I do? I ordered the bronzer, the highlighter, and the lip color that Pat McGrath used on Miley Cyrus that day. I don't have it yet, but as soon as I get it, I'm going to try to recreate that look, only a maturely modified version of that look. So you guys will have to tune in if you think that. But I'm excited because it's a bronzer. It's a new bronzer that I've never tried. I've never tried a Pat McGrath bronzer.
Me neither. So I've only tried her. I have her palettes. I have a couple of her palettes. I think I need that.
I'm excited to try it.
I wish they came in minis, though. I will never go through all of that eyeshadow.
Yeah.
That big palette.
I didn't think so either, but I'm telling you, I just want a lot since I got it.
Yeah. But
it's my color tone. I think I like those.
Oh, me too. But for Francis says, hi, Jodi.
Hi, Francis. Thanks for joining us.
The thing is, for people like us, especially when we go through so many, I know it's going to sit there for a long time. I wish I could use some products, and then I wish my daughters were more into makeup because I would just hand some stuff down to them.
Yeah.
Mandana, that would be great.
And Diane asked, is the Hula still my favorite powder bronzer, Diane? You know what? I have to say, I don't know that it's my favorite, but I don't know that I can say I have a favorite now. I think there are more that have come out that are less warm tone and more neutral to cool, which is what I like. I like my bronzer to not be so orange. And so I'm really excited to try this new one from Pat McGrath that I just ordered. I do like the Tarte one, but I don't know that I could say that Hula is my favorite, but as soon as I find a new favorite, I'll be sure to let you know.
You didn't get it in yet?
No, not yet. I just ordered it after the Grammys were like last week, so I should get it hopefully. I ordered it from the Pat McGrath website, so we'll see how long it takes. Should be here this week.
loved her performance. Miley Cyrus. She just went for it. She was like emulating Tina Turner a little bit, and I just thought she was great. I really like her though. When I used to work at MAC, she had her Viva Glam makeup line come out. I'm going to use this, by the way. I don't normally use
And
this.
what is that?
This is the Tarte Maneater Blush and Glow Cheek Plumping, and it is in color pink.
Okay.
We'll try it. I'm going to put it on my hand first, as always, though, because I just don't know. And I'm going to use a blush. I would never put that on directly because I just don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, I just thought she was great.
She just exudes confidence, and I love that.
Yeah, she's unapologetically her, as always.
Yeah. She did. I thought she did a great job. Sorry, guys. There was somebody going down the driveway, and the dog started to growl. So I'm like, no, don't bark yet. You haven't barked in 5 days. Now is not the time to bark. We're on a live.
I wish I had that. My dogs bark all the time, and it drives us crazy. That's pretty.
That is a really pretty color. Yeah.
I hope there is a cool bronzer. Diane, just a second, I'll find it. Hold on. There's natural. There is.
Don't you guys love her? She's just going off the cuff. I love doing lives with Julie. She's so fun.
We could be on here for hours. Jody's usually the one that tells me I have to get off. Hold on. So this one is Natural by. Oh, wait a minute now.
That's pretty. That's the Bobbi Brown, isn't it? Yeah.
Is that natural? Is that neutral?
That looks well through the camera lighting.
It is. So let me put a yellow one. Oh, I've got my Maneater. Just a second. Hold on. So sorry, I'm getting off topic. Hold on.
No, that's all right. Your look is stunning. We're just all watching.
Right, I'm putting on heavy. So we've got, I really like the Patrick Ta. That's very pretty. This is, let's see, but I think this is more, oh, that's much
a little more yellow. Is that powder?
That's powder. And this is the contour.
Oh, I love that contour.
Contour is great.
Mm-hmm.
I really like this one. And, I got this one. I really spent a lot of money. I'm a little like, I just went for it. I thought I need video ideas. And when you're making videos, we want to get, we want to get excited. Sometimes when we're showing the same thing all the time.
Yes. Now Belinda is wanting to know about your eyeshadow. So if you could show us one more time, it's the Huda Beauty.
Yeah, it's the Huda Beauty, and it's the cool mattes. I've got marks in it, but it's so pretty. It's found at Sephora. I'll leave right after this. I'm going to go right into the description box and provide all the links of the products that I used. Jodi, you'll do the same?
Yep, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, they're all lined up right here on my desk, so I don't forget anything.
It may not be done. Sorry, I'm actually doing pretty good.
You are doing good. Not one cough yet. We won't jinx it.
Yeah. Okay, so I did get this though. This is a bronzer from Milk, and I wanted to try it. So I'm traveling, if I'm allowed, to go to Mexico, and I thought this would be perfect. It's a little mini.
Oh, good.
And
so Diane, there's a couple choices for you. It sounds like
I don't know if
Bobbi Brown one was a nice, cool one.
That one's a cool one. I don't know, and it's more of a contour though. It's Bisque from I'm gonna die here, you guys. Just a second. My battery's going.
Come here.
There we go. Whew, that was close. The Bisque is more of a contour color, but it's definitely neutral. It's Westman Atelier in Bisque. So pretty. Really pretty. Anyway, let me just get my other blush done, and I think I'm good. Look at Jodi.
I think you're good.
Jodi keeps me on track. Kind of. Sometimes
not really. I just do a few less steps than you do. That's all.
Yeah. I really. Oh, and I didn't powder yet. That's pretty. I really like this one. Actually, I saw Lisa J on her channel use it, and I thought, okay, that's pretty.
Yeah, that is pretty. Love it.
Best foundation for dry skin. I've tried so many.
high-end brands, but surprisingly the Wet n Wild foundation has worked the best so far. Okay, the thin consistency of the Wet n Wild, that's a great foundation.
Yeah. There's a couple things. Julie, go ahead. Did you have an answer for Frances?
I have questions for Frances. So what kind of coverage are you looking for? So it kind of tells me that if you like that Wet n Wild formula, that you like a thin consistency. Do you need the coverage? Or are you just looking to even out your skin tone? A higher end one that would be like that thin consistency would be like Laura Mercier Flawless or Real Flawless foundation. Let me know if you've tried that one. And light to medium. Yeah. So the Laura Mercier Real, I think it's, what is it? The Flawless, Real Flawless.
Yeah, I don't know. I've not tried that one, but
it's
I know which one you're talking about. It's a new one, right?
I've had it for about a year, but it's newly viral.
Okay.
So that one's really good. It's a nice thin consistency.
The Haus Labs by Lady Gaga is also that triclone foundation. That's a medium consistency. It's probably a little bit more light to medium. It's a medium coverage, natural finish. It has hyaluronic acid. It's very hydrating. It was created for dry skin, so that might be an option.
It is.
The nice thing about the Haus Labs is that it's one of the only websites that I've been able to go through their match finder to get the right shade, and they nailed it. They sent me the exact color that was suggested through their online couple steps that you had to go through and answer a couple questions. And the very first bottle that they sent was a really good shade. So if you're looking for one and that you're not sure what shade or you don't have access to get into the store, then their website was really accurate and helpful.
The only difference though, Jodi, is the feel of the Haus Labs is more creamy versus the Wet n Wild. It's a bit of a runnier formula. Am I right, Frances?
Oh, it didn't work for her. I gave it to my sister.
It sounds like to me that she's looking for something with a little bit of a thinner consistency.
Yeah.
The other one, the Lancome Skin Caring, I think it's called. That's also a good one that gives it's a more liquidy formula.
Okay.
I just used one that was liquidy as well.
The Charlotte Tilbury is pretty thick too.
Some people just don't.
The Nars light reflecting that you have on, Julie, that's a pretty thin, more of a thin consistency, isn't it? I don't know does it have ingredients in it to help with dry skin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That might be an option.
Not trying it all. And Giorgio Armani is another one. That one's a good one. It's just a matter of matches.
Yeah. That's the hardest part sometimes, is that going in and just getting color matched, but the stores make it so easy nowadays.
Yeah, I love Haus Labs too. It's one of my favorites. Nars is nice too. Yeah, I really like it. I mean, I definitely used. I made it work. It was a little dark for this time, but I made it work.
I think it looks stunning. You need to go somewhere now.
I know. Except for,
Besides the whole being sick thing, besides the pneumonia thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's not contagious, right? Because I went to the eye doctor today for my contacts. I said, excuse me, I have a little pneumonia. And I thought, oh, I don't think it's contagious though, is it?
They're all putting on their masks to come see you.
Yeah, he has his on, but Haus Labs. So Frances, the Haus Labs, did it not work for you because what happened? Did you see texture with it, or did it feel too rich for you? I'd love to know why you didn't like that. I can't remember the video that I just did with, and I love, have you tried, Jodi, Smashbox Tinted Moisturizer?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I like it. I do like it. Yeah. I like the L'Oreal True Match Tinted Moisturizer better. But in terms of tinted moisturizer or anything other than a true foundation, it's going to be hard pressed to get me to get past this camo concealer. Now it's a little thick, so it probably wouldn't work for Frances. It's really meant for dry skin though, with all the ingredients it has in it, but it's more of a cream than a liquid. So that might not work, but that's what I've been wearing. So,
I just thought of one, Frances, for a drugstore one. Just a second. One more time. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It's the Maybelline. Oh, just a second. Do you try a lot of drugstores, Jodi?
Yeah, yes, I do. I love a lot of drugstore makeup. I don't really care if it's a drugstore or a luxury. I just want what works. So yeah, I just find stuff that works.
Okay, there's the Illuminance. I think it's Maybelline or Revlon. It might be Revlon. Illuminance is really pretty.
Really? Okay.
Yes, really pretty. And it's thin. And then this is the Laura Mercier one I was talking about. This is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. Very similar texture to the concealer. And another one that's really pretty is a Dior Face and Body. Also really nice. Have you tried this one?
I have, and that's a more thin consistency as well, wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Not as thin as the Wet n Wild, but really, really pretty. I just went to the eye doctors for my contacts. Also, me too. Oh my God, I can see. Yay, I'm so excited. Did you get dailies or the monthlies? Also, it wasn't a good match. I'm fair like you, Julie. Okay. Yeah. Try the Revlon Illuminance foundation. It's really pretty.
Really? Okay, I'll have to try that.
It's like
a Revlon foundation in a long time.
I'm sure that's one, and of course I can't find it. Of course.
Yeah. I did just splurge on. I allow myself one splurge product a quarter every 3 months, and I usually try not to do it until like the end of the quarter, so that something new doesn't come out and I miss it, and I wish I would have waited. So I just ordered that new Prada foundation to see. And I'm curious to see who actually makes it, because Prada is not making foundation. I'm sure they're having somebody make it, but it looked really, really nice. So I'm curious to see how well that would. I don't normally do expensive luxury foundation, but I splurge, so I'll let you know how that wears.
So I forgot. This was put up. Mandana said that Bahama Mama bronzer is a neutral tone as well. If you're really fair and you have a hard time finding a bronzer for a really fair, Benefit Hoola Bronzer in Light is really good.
Yes, that is nice. And I like the Guerlain. Mondana's right. That Guerlain is a really nice one, the Latent. Yeah, and I forget about that one. That's one of the old, that's like an OG of bronzers, isn't it? Yeah, and I forget about that one.
We didn't really have that accessible to us in our drugstores either. No, I got to go to Walmart more. They have different selections than our Shoppers Drug Mart.
Yeah.
But they don't have the points that's why so many people love Ulta, right? You can go there and get products for free sometimes if you collect enough points.
Yeah. And you know, an interesting fact I read the other day, just while we're talking about makeup, e.l.f. is the #1 selling, don't work for e.l.f., but it's the #1 selling brand at Target. Isn't that interesting?
I believe it. Did you see my little clip in that e.l.f. movie?
No.
I was in it.
You were?
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's if you go to the e.l.f. website, I don't know, I'm not far into it. I'm on it for 2 seconds, but
That's okay.
My lash and roll got stolen.
Oh, really? Okay. Now we'll have to see.
Yeah, you have to go to elf.com and look at it's a long movie. It's really well done. It was cool.
Yeah, good for. And how did that come about?
So they asked me to do it, and yes. Well, I thought I just acted like I was the main actress. I didn't really know what to expect. I just had my lines that I had to say, but all day I filmed myself in every part of this room. And I was crying and I was saying my lash and roll got stolen. Like, I actually really like that mascara, just so you know, it's really good.
Yeah.
So I sent them my video and they said, okay, that's great, but can you just say the lines?
Like, that would be overacting.
I just about died. I'm like, I spent 8 hours just doing my best for this part. And I didn't need to do that. So
you didn't make the cutting room floor though. So that's good. They kept it in.
They kept it in, and okay. I realize I can cry now.
On demand. You can cry on demand? Okay, good. There's no crying in makeup, Julie.
No, I don't. And I'm not a crier. I really had to work myself up and get myself sad. But okay, Melinda, what did you say there? I was dying. I was so stressed out. I was so stressed out doing this thing. And that's all at the end of the day, they're just like, yeah, thanks for the options, but
we just need you to read your lines.
Francis says you're a star. I just ordered and did you get it, Belinda? The Chanel Water Fresh? Is that that's what that new CoverGirl one is supposed to be replicating, right? With the beads in it?
Yeah.
Belinda,
what do you think of that, Belinda, when you use it? Did you get the foundation or did you get the blush or what? Which one? I got the blush, and so I'm curious which one you got, if you got the foundation.
Sorry, I misread what Mandana said. She said that it was way too gray, the Bahama Mama. So the Bahama Mama would be like a contour color, but I don't like those gray contour for stage makeup. Basically, that would be good for stage makeup, maybe.
Yeah, if you're looking to shadow really like black and white type stuff.
Stein's laughing at me. Oh my God. My whole family, I'm like, don't bother me. Don't bother me. Don't disrupt me. I want to show you what I got. Look at what I picked up.
Oh, wow.
So Sephora favorite skincare for body. It's got, this is new. I was just there the other day and they had it friggin' right by the cash, like as if I needed to spend more money. But I kept telling myself, this is my job. This is my job. I got to buy it. So
it's easy to justify it. You guys, before you jumped on, that's the first thing Julie says, like, oh my gosh, I've spent way too much money on that Sephora lately. So thank you for sharing with us what you got. What's in there?
So this is it's got well, let me open it. Hold on. I can see to read now. This is new. I always wanted to try this. This is by Necessaire. It's the body serum. And what does this do exactly? I feel like, hold on. What, isn't this the okay, travel size body serum? I thought that it had like an exfoliating feature, like an AHA in it, but it doesn't say on the bottle. How strange. I'm going to have to look that up. But I do know they have really good products. I've always wanted to try it. Then I've got the L'Occitane. Maybe it is easier to read on this. The L'Occitane oil. Yeah, almond oil.
Oh, that's gonna. Can you use that in your hair as well?
I don't.
Is it too thick of an oil?
I got. Who's that?
I was trying to slide your package under.
Oh, thanks. Are you?
I'm on
a live stream. Are you dressed? Yeah. And do you want to come in and say hi? It's my daughter.
Like silence.
I'm on live on YouTube.
I thought if you were doing a try on or something, I'd give you your
clothes. I got a bra.
That's your daughter?
Yes, this is one of them.
I tried to slide, but it didn't go.
After this like slidey thing, I thought it was dumb.
That is awesome, though.
I'll see you later.
How sweet.
Funny. Okay, and I got a First Aid Beauty body scrub. I actually
that's good.
I thought about this with traveling. So if I needed,
now how much can we ask? How much was that whole bag?
I don't know. Does it say? I don't. Oh, $50.
50, and those are full size. Each
No.
of those products are
No,
size,
but I mean they're pretty good. This is 1 ounce.
Yeah, that's a good brand. Yeah.
And this is 1.7 ounces. So for somebody that wants to try it, it was a value of $135. Clarins Body Shaping Cream.
Oh, body shaping cream. Can I just slather that all over my body and lay in it for days? Let me know how that works. If that's worth $50 alone, if it works.
Oh, I'm excited about this one. This is Biossance, and it is a sugar body scrub.
Oh,
maybe I'll use. I got a new self tanner. So the self tanner that I always use is by Luna Bronze Tan, and I love it. It's what I've been using for years. I don't switch it up. Maybe Saint Tropez I'll use once in a while. But they came out with clear foam. So do you ever self tan, Jodi?
Yeah, I do for sure.
Okay, so this is the same. They say the same results as the other one, but it's clear, so you can wear your clothes after. It's not
good. Okay. That's the worst when you have a nice self tanner and then it ends up on your clothes, and then you've got some of that bum softener cream.
I've never tried
so good
either. Have you tried it?
Yeah. It smells really good. It's a very good lotion. It smells great. But some reason I have a 12-year-old niece and she had to have that for Christmas. So apparently it's all over TikTok. It's a big viral thing. I'm like, why do you even know about bum cream? Like you have nothing. Yeah.
Isn't that the same brand? Sol de Janeiro? Is it?
Yeah.
No. Is it? Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. And I got a Moroccan oil hand cream.
Oh, I bet that smells fabulous.
I know about this for sure. That's all the hair care products I use are all Moroccan oil mostly. I've got a Caudalie.
Ah, nice.
Vegan body butter. So I'm set for body butters. Exfoliating body treatment by Dr. Dennis Gross.
I love those.
And one more. Oh, and then oil from, is this the same? Sol de Janeiro.
Oh, I bet that. Tell us how that smells. I'm going to read some comments. If you want to open that, tell us how it smells. Yeah. Frances says she worked for a buyer for a large department store chain. Julie, we get you coming in the door. And when you leave, but I do the same thing. They see us coming. Frances said Snutter said you have a beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got some good products in there. Thanks for taking us window shopping with you. That just saved us $50.
Right?
So that's the good stuff you have.
And what would it be like in American dollars? That's even going to be better for you.
Yeah.
But I got other goodies too. But I
did some shopping.
I did some shopping. I really did. I got the new Fenty concealer. I'll do a video.
Oh, good. Kirsty, what do you think of that one?
Yeah. Anyway.
Concealers have come a long way, I said earlier. And then Laura Mercier came out with, we already have some good ones for mature skin. Now we've got a couple more. Could be another good year in mature eye concealers. I'm hoping for it.
What is your favorite concealer that you've tried?
It has been the Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. And then this Laura Mercier. I don't want to give it up yet because I'm going to do a Friday face-off on those two, but that's going to be a close tie. That Laura Mercier, that new one, that flawless foundation, flawless concealer. Yeah. It's a good, so far, no creasing with it.
Frances, that's the one that we're talking about that I think you would like for your face. It's the concealer that goes with this one. So I think you would, why does every concealer attempt to apply blend out patchy? And right, Carla, did I answer you? I think you asked me that on a comment the other day. But I first need to ask you questions. What are you starting off with for skincare? Like, why are you so dry under there? That's what we need to know, because we got to solve the issue before we try to cover the issue. That's the biggest thing. Oh, yeah. Have you tried that? Belinda, you should be making videos. You sound like you have as much product as we do.
Yeah.
So that's what I need to find out. I had a client that she was actually my old neighbor. So sweet. I miss her. And I would do her hair and she would come in and she had such dry under eye. She has like 2 or 3 cats and she's so allergic. So there was nothing that was going to look good under there because she has allergies so bad. And then her skin was so textured under there, but she was swollen and irritated. So I would really like to know what you're using under there. And potentially you may want to change your skincare and you might even want to use a retinol product under there just to
dry.
That's meant for your eye. Like I use this one by Murad. It's their new retinol actually resculpt eye treatment. So it's meant for the eye and I've used it. It's gentle enough for the eye. You might want to do something like that. Oh, Belinda, your figures. I can tell Belinda, you're a makeup artist. So, and Carla, like, yeah, what are you, what are you using for your skincare, especially at nighttime? I'd love to.
And if there's a way to use a soft exfoliant, maybe to get rid of some of those dry patches so the concealer doesn't have anything to attach to, but to really hydrate that first. I think it's a good point, Julie. The animals, the cats and stuff, you don't think of that often, as a culprit.
I wouldn't exfoliate manually. Like if anything, your retinol or your retinol will do that. It's gonna rejuvenate your skin fast. Yeah. Definitely look at your environment and see if there's any allergens for sure that's causing that. and change up your product. But there is one eye cream that I suggest for anyone that has irritation under their eye. It's by Avène, and it's called the Soothing Eye Cream. Do I have it? I don't have it on me. I don't want to get up again, but it's a little tube like this. It's not that expensive, and it has helped so many people. Like if you're dry and irritated, if your eyes run a lot, or if you have allergies, it's an immediate kind of soothing, and there's no irritants in it at all. There's nothing in it that can create irritation under your eye. I'm not saying you're irritated. I'm not saying you just wonder, why are you so dry? There's got to be a reason to fix that problem first. So, yeah.
All right. Look at us at 1 hour and 30 minutes, Julie.
I know we could talk. Belinda, just one more question. Belinda, where are you from? Where are you? Are you a working makeup artist? I'd love to know. And I also want to show you my top. I showed Jodi, but look at my new top.
Show us your Valentine's Day top. Very pretty.
Top. This is where is it? Aerie? No, American Eagle.
American Eagle.
It looks.
Belinda's in New Jersey. She's in your home state, Julie.
We talked about that. Right. Do you do wedding makeup, or are you working at a counter, or are you working for film? What are you doing? I'm curious. This is my favorite part, is getting to know everybody.
Yes.
That's why I have you on, Jodi, all the time, because I want to talk to you. I get bored talking to myself.
I know. I love talking to you too. And then all these guys have such we got to have Belinda on here, and Belinda can give us some tips of her own.
We can do that, Belinda.
Yeah, we can add more people.
Pretty. Thank you, Francis. I love the color too. I wasn't sure, but it's perfect for Valentine's Day.
Yes, I love it.
All right. Well, Jodi, what do you have planned for the rest of the day?
I have a video coming out tomorrow on how to treat hyperpigmentation that I filmed yesterday. So I have a lot of editing on that to do, because I got really long-winded. So today I'm going to sit here and edit. That's what I'm doing. How about you?
Yeah, same thing. I got to sit. Yeah. And I'm going to pack as if I'm going to Mexico. And we'll see.
Yes, you are going. We're sending Julie good, positive vibes that she gets to go to Mexico, and the doctor gives you a clean bill of health. You work so hard. You need a break. You need a vacation, my friend.
Well, my girlfriend who works for that doctor, she said I wouldn't go without another round of antibiotics. So I'm done my round of antibiotics tomorrow. So she said, don't go without another round, just in case. She said you don't want to get sick there. So your eye makeup looks gorgeous, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Did you do a winged liner?
Yeah, it's been my go-to lately, and then really nothing underneath.
Well, it looks so good.
Thank you. I'm just trying to break out of my old. I was looking at some high school pictures the other day, and I'm like, my makeup look hasn't changed that much since my senior year of high school. I need to get out of my normal eyeshadow routine. So that's what I'm doing.
Thank you, Belinda. You look like Lisa J. Or not Lisa J, Lisa D1 now, because she doesn't wear anything under here, and she does little wing. Now you just need false lashes.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, guys. Well, it was so nice talking to you again, Jodi, and I hope you guys got something out of this. And we just love chatting with you. That's my favorite part, is getting to know everybody else and getting to know Jodi. And bye, everyone. Thank you for joining,
you guys.
And the look back later, we're going to have all the products that we used in the description box for you.
Yeah. Give us a couple hours. We got to gather it all up and add it all down below. But so much fun, you guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon.
Bye, everyone.